What is up, guys? It's Benjamin Stormline here, back today doing a whole new video, and today we're gonna be doing a top 10. I know, a top 10. I'm so new. I'm sorry. I don't have anything better to do, and I just wanted a little break from the walkthrough. So, three things I want to point out before we actually kick off the list here is one. This is just my opinion. If you disagree with me at any time, leave your own list. That's perfectly okay. Okay? I'm going to be liking all of the ones that I think are the best. And also, this is not including the holiday wands. Okay? None of the holiday wands are going to be on this list. Because I feel like those wands are only here for a certain time. And I think they're actually, most of them, well, I should say most. Some of them are actually better than some of these wands that are on this list. No spoilers. And also, this is just based off of appearance and not stats. So I'm sorry when I say that. This is the ones that I think if you get, you're gonna want to keep it and add it to your collection. So yes, hopefully you guys like this video, because if you do, you know, that's cool. That's cool. That shows me a lot. So yeah, let's jump right into number 10. So our number 10 spot goes to the Zeus Thunder Wand. Now the only reason why this is on the list is because one, I'm a Storm Wizard, and Storm Wizards really have been using this wand a lot more. I know like Blaze Stormhammer used it, and I kind of saw the whole trend, but I am kind of a bit biased when I say it that I really do like this wand. But I had to put it at number 10 because I feel like this only appeals to one type of school, and that is Storm Wizards. So if you're not a Storm Wizard, it's completely okay if you disagree with me on this, because that's the whole point of doing the list, is it's people are disagreeing with me. So yeah, this is why it's at number 10. It's because I am a Storm Wizard and I'm biased when it comes to my. So our number spot 9 goes to the Headmaster wand. Now hear me out. This is probably the best wand that they have released in 2017. No ifs, ands, or buts about it here. Okay? No ifs, ands, or buts here. But personally speaking, I think the wand is way too new in the game to feel like that if we're gonna like it or not in the long-term run. I feel like I do. I like this wand a lot. That I actually stitched it on my myth here. But I feel like some people only like it because they think that Wizards running out of ideas, and this is by far the best one that they have released this year. So I do think that this is number 9 worthy, but I don't want to put it too high on the list, even though how much I do like it, just because it's kind of a bit newer to the game. So I feel like some people are gonna jump to it because it's a bit more cooler looking, and it's still kind of relevant. So yeah, that's why it's at your number 9 spots. But yeah, let's jump into our number 8 spot. So our number 8 spot goes to Mouse's Undying Bow. So what makes me put this one on the list is because, well, for two reasons. One, the crystal ball with the grill that it has going on to it, and the covers. I really do like the covers of this one, and I just don't know what it is. But whenever I see somebody rocking this one, I always feel attracted to look at it. So I think that's like what I'm trying to aim towards in this list. So that's why I'm putting it at my number 8 spot. Is because whenever I see somebody rocking this, I always have to look at it. Even if I've seen it 1,000 times before, I just have to look at it. I feel like it's my civil obligation to do that. So yeah, that's why it's at my number 8 spot. So our number 7 spot goes to the Volcano Staff, which is the only one that you can actually get by crafting that I think looks good for fire. I feel like somebody out there is going to probably disagree with me on that, but it's like completely alright if you disagree with me on this because it's my list. So I'm mostly in love with this one though for how easy it is to get and how good it looks. And I feel like we only seen this one time, which was in Celestia, and it's just kind of unique to me, and that's kind of why I want to put it on the list, is because, well, as you're about to see, I really do like some of these Celestia craftable wands that we get here. So yeah. So our number 6 spot goes to the Ducklings Creaver, which is the one that I'm locking right now. Believe it or not, when I was doing my fire walkthrough until I got to Darkmoor, I was using this one a lot. And it sticks out to me in time when I look at Wizard101 wands, because this is by far one of my favorite OG wands in the entire game. Which you should know, guys, I've been an OG player of the game for quite a while now. And so that's kind of like why this spot, this wand goes to the number 6 spot to me, is because for the series of nostalgic feeling and how cool it is for its time period. It really just does stick out. I feel like even nowadays, some people even still freak out when they get this wand, because it is a cool wand. So nonetheless, I think it's worthy of a number 6 spot. So our number 5 spot goes to the cold wands. Now, hear me out when I say this. This is only at number 5 for the sole reason of how hard it is to get all of these wands. There's 3 in total, I believe, that really stick out to me, which I have one of them on right now, which this is actually my main wand that I use for most of my questing, is the Blue Raptors wand, I believe it's called. And then there's the Ember Legion wand, I believe it is like a little sword, and there's a little staff wand, which I forgot what it was called. And the reason why they make it so hard to get is because, one, the harder it is to get it, the more valuable it is to some players, and it makes it more unique in a way. So I get why they make it harder to get. And they also did add it in Safari Edition, which was cool and all, but it's actually really hard to get it. The Elephant Graveyard, I think, is like the best place to get them, so yeah. So I do want to put them at my number 5 spot, but they're a bit easier to get. I would say they're probably my top 3 spots, because I really do like the wands and their appearances. And they're actually like one of those wands, like I said before for the last one, it just sticks out in time for me, so yeah. Alright, so this one is completely my bad. I do have the wand here, but I can't actually equip it and show you guys what it looks like. I'm a wizard. But on my number 4 spot goes to the Thunderblade wand, which is where you get from the Evergreen bundle. It's very cool to me, mostly because it's probably one of the best bundles Wizard101 ever released. It has one of the best mounts, I think, that we got from a bundle. And we did get a pretty cool house, and the wand's pretty cool to me too. So to me, it just sticks out to me as this cool wand. And it does have a bit more of a glow to it. I don't see a lot of people using this wand, so to me, it's a bit more unique, a bit more rare. So that's kind of why I want to put my number 4 spot, is because I really do like this wand, and I'm actually considering a stitch into it to my myth. You guys can let me know down below in the comment section if you want me to do that or not. And so yeah, let's move on to our number 3 spot. So our number 3 spot goes to the bolt wand. As you can tell, I'm 6 pounds off from getting the bolt wand. So leave a tier in the chat for me, please. That would be greatly appreciated. But to me, this wand sticks out in history as one of the best storm wands they ever made. You can disagree with me on that all you want, but I'm more of like an OG player. I've been playing since Mushroom was the max world, believe it or not. I started playing in 2009. Oh boy, I'm such an OG player. There was not many of us left in the game, but you know. And to me, this wand sticks up for a certain time period, which the time period was when Dragonspell was max world, because everyone and their mom was using this wand, and it was super cool to be a part of that time period and to relive that time period. And I still think some people still use this wand to this day. I think, like, Z-Master Brew uses it for his storm, if I remember correctly. I think, like, another PvP WizTuber uses it. But yeah, so to me, this wand just sticks out to me in time, and that's why it's at my number 3 spot. So my number 2 spot goes to the Avalanches Legendary Cutlass Sword. Now, this sword you get from Dragonspire. And the boss's name is the Avalanche. Probably mispronounced that name a million times. I'm sorry. I mispronounce stuff all the time. But to me, I feel like every Myth Wizards deserves to have this one. I think even some Balance Wizards deserve to have this one, because it is a cool stitch. Look at the glow. Look at it, dude. It's so cool. And I really do think if you're a Myth Wizard, or even a Balance Wizard in that regard, because I think some Balance Wizards even use this wand because it's that cool. Definitely, you should get this one. It's not too hard to get for me, at least, because I do remember getting it fairly easily. So, yes. That is why I think this one deserves a number 2 spot. So, before we get to our number 1 spot, I have some honorable mentions. So, this one over here that you actually see him, there's, I believe, one for each school. I'm currently lacking the death version of it, I believe. And there's a fire version, and there's a storm version. I know that much for fact. But this wand, the reason why it's actually in the honorable mention, because it is a pretty cool wand. For the sole reason of, it is just a wand that you get from a stone key boss, which you're probably asking you, what stone key boss do you get it from then? Which is the Burning Rampage boss. And also, when you get it, another con is you can't trade it. So as much as I try to trade it over, you can't trade it. So you kind of just stuck with it. So yeah, that's kind of why this one only made it into the honorable mentions. As cool as it is, and I think a lot of people like the Storm and the Fire version of it, it's only from a droppable from a stone key boss, and you know there's no trade. So that's why we have more honorable mentions. So in the honorable mentions here, we have the Condemned Conduct of Havoc. And this one right here is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool looking. And how you get it here is from the little zigzag. There's a boss in here where you go in there, you fight him, and I believe he's a stone key. I got this one of my first tries, but I see a lot of people wanting to go for this one that would do like level legendary PvP, you know, around there, because it's a good wand for that type of, you know, PvP, and also it's a cool wand to stitch and just to have into collection. Look at that wand, man. Tell me if you would not want this wand. But the reason why I just put it in my honorable mentions is because I just really don't think it fits into the list anywhere else. So that's kind of why it's in my honorable mentions. But yes, we have one more honorable mention, and then we're going to hit to our number one spot. So our last honorable mention goes to the Trent Staff, which you can only get from crafting. It's not too hard to craft, as I'm about to show you. Is right here, actually. Fairly easy to craft. You have to be in Celestia to craft it, though. But the reason why I really do like this wand, it's actually my main stitch wand, is because I look like a badass with it on. I don't know like what it is. It just makes me feel like I'm in power here. So that's kind of why I am using this wand. And that's why it's in an honorable mention, because I don't want to put it onto the list, because my fire wand, which is from the same vendor, did make it onto the list. But yes, so let's go right into our number one spot. So my number one spot goes to, as you all have been waiting for, is the Mushroom Katanas. Now, I'm talking about all 7 of them, because there was one for each school. Some of them are shaped differently, but they're all still swords and katanas. So, to me, these wands stick out in time for me. Mostly because I started playing in Mushroom. And Mushroom was the max word at one point. And just to think of it this way, this is the wands that everyone used to lack, and they didn't have to stitch it because this was the best one in the game. And there's one for each school, which also really makes me want to put this at my number one spot. And I don't know, I just really like holding a katana. There's just something with it for me that I just really do like it. So that is the why all 7 of the school katanas are in my number one spot. So yes. So I want to give a special thank you for my outro to my friend Ramaz. I'm going to leave a channel link down in the description to his channel. Basically, he's the one that actually helped me out with this a lot. When I say help me out, he helped me out with the editing, how to edit, download Camtasia, all that fun stuff. Which this video probably wouldn't be as possible without him. It probably wouldn't be as good as without him. So I want to just thank him here really quick. But yes, so if you guys want me to do another top 10, leave a like on this video, and I must be pinning my comment to tell you guys which top 10 you want to see next. Everyone has a valid opinion on this. And also, I know my giveaway ends tomorrow. I'm going to be picking the winner in my comment section of the giveaway video. So just keep out for that. I know some of you guys are probably going to be watching this and probably will unsub as soon as the giveaway is over, which that's fine. But hopefully you guys give me a go with this series, and hopefully you guys do like it. I'm thinking of replacing this series, or replacing my walkthroughs with this series. It is a bit longer to do, because I have to edit, I have to trim up stuff and all this and that, so yes. So hopefully you guys do like these types of videos. If you do, stop a like. I want to try to get 15 likes on this video. I think we can do that. I think it's a very reasonable like goal. And considering my stream yesterday got 11 likes, and not a lot of people came to it, I think 15 likes, I think we can hit it. So if we get 15 likes, that would be greatly appreciated, guys. So yes, go check my friend Moss out, and tell me what top 10 you want me to do next.